Hi, in this video we're going to talk about how we access the content that we work and build with in Acadicus. To begin with, where is all this content that we have? Where are our environments, our characters and patients, and our assets, our IV pumps, our wheelchairs, our beds? Where do we find those? So as you can see, I've got our menu here in front of us. It's in learner mode. If you're going to be editing, obviously you're going to have an administrative account. You're going to be able to go into edit mode and click on the Assets tab. Now, once you have the Assets tab up, you're going to see that you're looking at the inventory you have locally to you on the machine. This is an important concept. All of the Acadicus content is stored in the cloud and is available for organizations and users to install locally or pull down on demand when they need it. So you don't start with a full inventory of content to utilize. You have to first go in here into edit mode, assets, and then you're going to go into packs. Before we move there, I just want to call out so you can see that as I move my pointer, my laser pointer over these assets, they highlight. And if I needed them, I would be able to use my grip function and kind of actually pull them out into the scene in order to manipulate. But that's a different video. We'll do that later. And if you look at the number of tabs that I have, right, 1 to 223, you can see I have tons and tons of content and assets that I've downloaded locally for me to be able to utilize and build with. You may not need that many, obviously, and you only want to download the packs that you know you're going to need. And so when I do select that packs tab up at the top, you can see I get a new menu and I can sort this by name or sort it chronologically, which is just what is the oldest to newest stuff. Sometimes it's nice to go chronologically, go down to the bottom and say, hey, do I have all the new stuff that's out? And yep, I do. But let's just stick with sorting by name, right? Numeric, then alphabetic to the end. And you can see each one kind of gives you a brief description of what's in here, right? So if I needed the Acadicus orientation content, there's 10 assets in there. It's 8.10 megabytes, and I've acquired it. So that tab right there shows me I already have this content locally to utilize. But these other ones where I have to get them means I don't have them yet locally. So if I wanted this group of airway assets, which says there's 22 assets and it's 4 megabytes, I would just simply point at that. I'd click get. It would tell me what's in here. I have 21 static props, 1 interactable prop, and I'm going to get those, and boom, I've now acquired them. They've downloaded to my local device. They're on this particular machine, and I now have access over here in the inventory to that content. So let me go and do one more. Okay, let's say I wanted this automotive service equipment for whatever reason. 41 assets, almost 90 megs. I'm going to click get. It's going to show me there's 41 props in there. I'll never get that word right, props. And it's going to show me it downloading and done. So now I have those other assets. And now if I go back to inventory, you can see I've jumped from 223 panels or pages to 228 panels and pages. And I can kind of just go through, like here's some of that automotive equipment, right? A hydraulic shop press, an engine stand. That is now in my inventory for me to go in and utilize. And if I go into my asset listing, I probably have an automotive listing now. I think I saw it. Let me scroll down here. And sure enough, there it is, automotive service equipment. And inventory's another topic, so another video. I just wanted to make sure you knew how to get in here and identify and download the packs that you might need to work with in accessing content locally to build out your scenes and scenarios. Hope this has been helpful. I'll see you on the next one.